Margie and I have, this wasn't the first time we built a home. We, as a matter of fact, in the course of our marriage, have built 5 homes through home builders. So Bauman was number 6. So we knew what we were up for, and so when we relocated to the area, we started just kind of doing a general search, like who would be a reputable builder in the area. And just word of mouth and a little bit of internet work, we walked into their office one day, and it was a great experience.
I mean, the whole process went really smooth for us. I mean, from the minute we walked in the door, they started going through home plans and different areas to look. We drove through this neighborhood and fell in love with the neighborhood, so we said, we want to do it here.
There's the workflow process that Bauman uses was new to us, even though we'd built before. The idea that we met with the owner on day one, when we met with Mike, and then he was basically kind of doing an interview to get to know us and what our needs were. And he had Jordan, the architect, sitting right there, and in real time they were creating what they thought they were hearing us say. We'd not seen that before, and that was outstanding. Jordan really listens well, and he came back with this plan, and it was exactly what we wanted. But the idea of meeting the owner and sitting down and kind of just starting with a really big picture, that was really wonderful to have that experience.
The windows were real important to me because our last home was dark. We didn't get a lot of light. And so, we were very careful about what lot we picked because I wanted to make sure we had sunshine in the home. I love the look inside, I love the look outside of them.
One of the things Bauman did that we didn't expect is once we picked out the house and the floor plan and got kind of a rough budget from Mike and from Jordan, and we left that day with an idea of what our home would cost. And so once we had kind of nailed down a budgetary number, then they walked us through without having to select each of the flooring and counters and cabinets and such. They said, this is the category you're in. Are you going to be able to select from this? Are you happy with this? We'd not seen that before, and that really allowed us to make the right choices and know that we weren't going to have any unexpected surprises financially at the end. As it turned out, we came in right to the penny as to what they said we would.
It was a very different process because there was always a member of their team with us when we were doing different things. Where in the past, we were usually given, this is your lighting budget, go to this place and pick out what you want. And you really wouldn't know what you were doing. Where with Bauman, we didn't. Most of it, their selection is in-house, which was really nice. It was just nice, and if we needed to go somewhere, Christy came with us, and it was just a really nice process to always have someone there with you to bounce ideas off of, to talk to.
We came in thinking we know what we want, and then Christy in the design center would say, well, consider this, and that would make a big difference. Like for instance, we had solid surface countertops in all of our house, either quartz or granite. And we wanted to do that here, but the size of the kitchen, that really put the price up there. And so her suggestion was go higher on a centerpiece of solid quartz, and then use a different material for the back, and gives you the 2 contrasting colors. As it turned out, we really loved that look, but wouldn't have thought of that, and ended up with this really showpiece quartz island. In my career, I've worked in management for many years, and so putting a team of people together has been one of the things that I've been responsible for, and sometimes, frankly, it can be a challenge. And I went back and had a conversation at the end of the process with Mike Bauman and said, you are so fortunate, you have an incredible team. And to a person, we did not meet anyone who wasn't fully comfortable with what they did, looked like they enjoyed what they did, went out of their way to try to help us, and in the end brought extra value to the process. And we were so blown away by that, we felt compelled to make an appointment and just come back and talk to Mike. And of course his comment was, yeah, that takes 20 plus years to get that in place, but that's probably one of the most unique things about what Bauman Building has going, is that it's the team that they have.
No, they did a great job. We are very happy here.
Mm-hmm. Your forever home.
It's my forever home.